Today we're learning chapter 6, our tongue and teeth. In this chapter, we're going to learn about the parts and uses of our tongue, the types of teeth and its uses. Here's a warm-up for you. Ira has just had her 6th birthday, but she's very upset. Her front tooth is moving and it feels loose. She always brushes her teeth daily. But then why is her tooth coming out? Do you know why her tooth is coming out? We can see our teeth and tongue in our mouth. Both the teeth and the tongue help us in getting nourishment from the foods we eat. Breakdown of food begins in our mouth. We use our teeth to chew the food and the tongue to swallow it. When we chew, the food is broken down into smaller pieces. This makes it easy for the stomach to digest the food completely. So what are teeth? A tooth is a small white structure made up of calcium. They are located along the jaws. Human beings have 2 sets of teeth in their lifetime. After birth, one set of teeth are formed called as the milk teeth. Children lose these teeth as they grow. Another set of teeth replaces the milk teeth. They are called as the permanent teeth. Milk teeth, also called as primary teeth, are 20 in number. A child starts to lose these primary teeth from the age of 6. As each tooth falls off, a permanent tooth appears. By the age of 13, all the primary teeth give way to permanent teeth. Permanent teeth last a lifetime. If we lose them, new teeth do not grow in their place. An adult human being has 32 permanent teeth. The wisdom teeth, or the third molars, grow when a human is between the age of 17 and 21 years. Did you know the shark loses at least 1 tooth per week? But we never see a shark without teeth. This is because the lost tooth is replaced within a day. Look at the picture which is given. The difference between primary teeth and permanent teeth is that the permanent teeth have an additional set of bicuspids or premolars and second and third molars. Each tooth has a name and function. Number 1. Incisors. We use incisors to cut our food. They are the front part of the teeth set. The edges of the teeth are flat and sharp, so we can bite our food easily. Number 2. Canines. Canines are used to tear our food. These teeth are sharp and pointed and help us in tearing the food. Number 3. Premolar. We use these teeth to grind our food. They are also called as bicuspid. Number 4. Molars. We use molars also to grind our food. Parts of a tooth. The teeth are fixed in the jawbone and are held in place by the cement. A layer of tissue called as the gums fixes the teeth in the jaw and protects the tooth from germs and bacteria. Now let's look at the internal structure of a tooth. There are 3 layers in a tooth. The topmost layer is called the enamel. The middle layer is called the dentine, and the innermost living layer is called as the pulp. The enamel. Enamel is the hardest material in our body. This hard coating covers the inner layers. It is normally white or light grey in color. The crown is the visible part of the tooth. The part of the tooth under the gum is called as the root. The cementum is a layer of tough, yellowish, bone-like tissue that covers the root of our tooth. So how do we take care of our teeth? If we lose a permanent tooth, a new tooth does not grow. So we should take care of our teeth because we need them all our lifetime. Teeth can suffer from tooth decay if we do not take care of them. There are millions of bacteria in our mouth. These bacteria help us to digest our food. But if we do not brush our teeth regularly, these bacteria stick to our teeth and eats it away. This decay of a tooth is called as a cavity. To prevent cavities, we should brush our teeth regularly. The tongue. We need our tongue to taste, chew, swallow food and also to speak. The tongue is made up of 8 types of muscles. It is the only muscle to be attached at one end, leaving the other end free to move. This is what makes the tongue so flexible. The flexibility of the tongue helps us to move the food in the mouth when we chew. It also pushes the food at the back between the teeth for the teeth to grind the food. The tongue also helps us to swallow the food after we're done chewing the food. The surface of the tongue is rough and bumpy. These bumps are called as papillae. Papillae help us to grip the food when we are chewing. It also contains the taste bud. Taste buds can detect 5 flavors: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and savory. The taste buds are present all over the surface of the tongue. These taste buds send messages to the brain which identifies the taste. Each taste bud identifies a certain taste. That means the taste bud for sweet can detect only the sweet taste, and the taste bud for sour can detect only the sour taste. Let's explore. You have learned how we lose our milk teeth and that they are replaced by the permanent teeth. Find out the average age at which each permanent tooth starts growing. Make a list and discuss in class. Let us think. Bitter in the back and sweet in the front. Have you read or heard of this saying? This saying comes from the way our tongue detects taste. When we eat something bitter, we get the bitter taste only at the back of our tongue. And when we eat something sweet, we get the sweet taste at the tip of the tongue. Does this mean that bitter taste detecting taste buds are present in the back and those for sweet taste are present in the front? No, all taste buds are spread all over the surface of the tongue. The sides of the tongue are very sensitive compared to the other regions of the tongue. That is why when we eat spicy food, we feel a burning feeling along the sides of the tongue. The back of our tongue is very sensitive to bitter taste. This is to protect us so we can spit out poisonous or spoiled foods or substances before we can swallow them. Functions of the tongue. The tongue helps us to chew the food. It helps us to swallow the food, drinks, and saliva. It helps us in tasting the food we eat. The tongue helps us to speak. It forms words with the help of teeth, lips, and the roof of the mouth. The tongue also protects the body from infections. There are tonsils which are present at the back of the tongue which stop the germs from entering the body. The tongue keeps working even when we're sleeping. It pushes the saliva back down the throat. How should we take care of our tongue? We must clean our tongue when brushing our teeth. Do not drink or eat very hot food items. When we eat something very hot, we burn our tongue. Then our taste buds do not work till the burnt area heals. Here's a tidbit for you. When we are born, we have almost 10,000 taste buds. As we grow older, these taste buds slowly start to die. An old person might have only 5,000 taste buds left. This is why children have a stronger sense of taste than aged people. Here's an activity you can do. We can take care of our teeth and tongue both at the same time. Write down the ways you take care of your teeth and tongue in your daily life. Here's a science top up for you. When we are not well, the doctor checks our tongue. The color of the tongue tells us a lot about our health. A healthy body has a pink tongue. Anything else means that the body is not well. For example, When you have a fever, the color of the tongue is bright red, and some white patches on the tongue means that there is infection in the body. Here's the glossary of the chapter. Digest, the process of breaking down food so that the body can absorb the nutrients from the food. Decay, the process of decomposition or rotting by bacteria. Bicuspids, a tooth with two cusps, especially a human premolar tooth. Here's a mind map for you. The mouth consists of the teeth and tongue. The types of teeth are incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. Each tooth has its own function. Incisors help in biting, canines help in tearing, premolars and molars help in grinding. The functions of the tongue are tasting, swallowing, and fighting infection. Both the teeth and tongue work together to chew food and speak.